Hi guys, this is Renita. I know you all been guilty of really ugly brows, so I'm going to show you guys how to get this really simple and nice defined brow. So, with first establishing your brow, you want to make sure that you get any pencil or any tool and start with the front of your nose, and at the top is going to be the beginning part of your brow. At the middle of your eyeball is going to be the arch, and at the end of your eyeball is going to be the tail of your brow. So now that we have our actual eyebrow shape established according to your eyes, you can just maintain your brows by either plucking them with tweezers, or you can wax them, or you can raise them. I have chosen to tweeze my own brows because I don't really care for waxing from other experiences of seeing people, so I have just decided to tweeze mine. Now that your brows have been maintained, I personally like to fill in my brows because they seem to be a little bit sparse naturally. So I just take my eyebrow pencil and I just lightly fill in my brow, most so focusing on the middle portion of my brow and not so much as the beginning portion of the brow as well as the tail of the brow. When working with your brows, it's important to remember that the beginning of your brow as well as the tail of your brow are going to be the lightest areas of your brow. The most hair-like part of your brow is going to be that of the middle part of the brow, which is the arch. So make sure you're really light-handed when going to the tail of your brow as well as the beginning portion of the brow, because you don't want to have hairy, crazy-looking brows. So keep it really nice and natural. Just lightly shade in the middle portion of the brow, focusing on the arch area. Once your brows have been shaded, it is now time to evenly distribute that color throughout the brow to make a nice natural look. So just taking my spoolie and I'm just going to blend in my brows to make sure that any harsh lines have been taken out by using the spoolie to evenly distribute the color which I use with the brow pencil. Now I'm going to take my concealer and my angled brow brush, and I have just lightly applied a thin coat of concealer to go underneath my brow to define it even more. So I just start at the beginning of my brow, working my way to the arch of the brow and ending off at the tail of the brow. Once I've completed that, I just repeat the same for the top of the brow. And sorry guys about the dodgy lighting. The sound was going in and out when I was recording the video. But I just again proceed with defining the brow even more at the top of the brow as well as I did the same thing for the bottom. And again, I take a thin layer of concealer just so that I can easily blend in the color with my foundation when I'm done with my brows. Once I've done that, I just like to take the color and drag it down so that the concealer is going to nicely blend with my foundation or tinted moisturizer. This is going to also help it appear even more natural looking, and you're not going to have a really drastic change of color from your foundation to your concealer. Because as you know, you don't want anybody to walk up to you and say, oh, she has a big gunk of concealer that is not blending in with her foundation. So it should really be seamless from your foundation if you blend it in properly and use the adequate amount of product. So now I'm just going to clean up my brow a little more and use the excess concealer to get rid of that little blemish that is bugging the top of my brow. And now you have really nice, clean, defined brow. Alright guys, thanks for watching and see you in my next video.